from, we say yebo. We say
Yebo?
that too.
Yeah.
What do you mean when you say yebo?
What do we
Like-
mean, Sharitha, when we say hey, bo?
Hey, agree.
It's a
Yeah,
greeting, like,
yeah.
yeah, man, that's right.
Agree.
Trying to get your
Okay.
attention.
What do
For
y'all
us-
mean?
Different things.
It's when we agree onto something.
Yeah,
Say
it's
yeah.
an agreement. Yeah, yeah, Bo.
Or
Yeah, like
That's South
sometimes, yeah, sometimes you just say Bo, hey, Bo, hey, Bo. Like it's like almost like
that's
a
yeah, bo.
calling somebody. But yeah, Bo.
South Carolina, right?
Yeah, I would imagine that's the
Yeah.
Gullah influence.
Yebo means we agree, and abo means
It's like
So you're on the left, they do the smiley, we call it the smiley, the sheep's head.
Yebo.
Sheep head.
You know, we...
Head on the left. They cook it in that pot.
Sure.
the sheep's head.
Yes. It's very rare to find a vegetarian in this community.
It sounds like you find it delicious.
oh my goodness.
It is delicious. It's a delicacy to eat a sheephead, by the way.
It's just a
But you
little
had
deep in.
You know, since we've been eating a lot of those, we even came up with some myths saying that by eating much of the skin, you'll sustain a lighter complexion. You eat the tongue, you'll be fluent in any African language. The eye is to have a clear vision,
will
and
never
the
get
ear is
through.
to listen quite carefully.
Jerry, we're going
Except,
right here, no?
yes, we
I'm
can
never
take right
gonna
here.
get light, 'cause I'm
Right.
not gonna be eating that.
None of that.
But that is just a saying, man.
Yeah.
Italians. Well, I say Italians on there.
Italians, you have these young boys that are beginning to form up, these nasty gangs, which are meaningless in a way, fighting over girls, But we try as much to dislocate that by all means, because it is a bad influence.
Man,
first of all.
everybody out here hustling though. I say that.
Everyone is a hustler over here. You see, these boys are washing up BMWs, which we have a nickname for it as well. It is a black man's wish, to try
Well,
to...
that's what we say
Black
too.
man working.
What?
Mhm.
But once you buy it, it becomes a black man's wife.
Uh-huh.
Then once it starts giving you problems, left here, man. Once it starts giving you problems, it is a black man's worry because it's expensive to fix, But then it's every young person's wish to drive in a BMW, by the way.
Yeah.
But not for some of us.
They're looking at you like that.
Wait.
You in the wrong.
We like to have simple cars. Some of
Straight,
us.
no?
Yeah, straight, my brother. So on the left, this is basically what we call the new flats. The new flats were new back in the day. They were built after the World War II, in fact, right? The time when apartheid was formally established. So these used to house single migrant workers as well. But then this is the third phase of the hostels, of which in every possible room you'd find about 3 gentlemen sharing that space. But then, yes, right, my friend. But then things got to turn around in 1985 when the time the government abolished pass laws. Then families were allowed to come over and share the very same hostels with those men that used to live there, be it their husbands, siblings, or their children. And so they became overcrowded. But from what we have seen since 2005, the government is only trying to newly renovate those structures. Yes, left here. Turning them to family apartments instead of families sharing a room as about 3 families in the same space. So the conditions over there are really overcrowded. But on the other hand, we have here this beautiful area which we have identified and gave it a nickname, calling it our Beverly Hills in Langa.
Okay.
So this is where the upmarket and middle class and rich families are residing in. Surprisingly, guys, over here we have homes with swimming pools at the backyard. So just to show that things have changed to a better situation for some families.
Amba straight?
Yes, straight, brother. But then this, for the first time it got established, it was prepared for municipal and government employees. But now that they saw it wasn't really making money, they opened up to anyone who wanted to purchase a property and build their own houses. If you can notice, these houses in architectural designs are different. And so the house price range over here will begin anything from 500,000 to over R1 million, because we do have beautiful houses over here. And some of these homes are homes to Porsches, Maseratis, Bentleys as well.
Wow.
Not that those families do not have houses elsewhere. Some bought houses in suburban areas in a way. So just on the right, fellas, we have some new developments that were made possible by our human settlement department. And so though that department is responsible for low-cost housing development, by the way. And so it is stretching up to the far end because we used to have informal settlement in that section, which was a long stretch. But, sorry ma'am?
How much is 500,000 rand?
Well, a million I just did is about 55,000.
So half of it.
Yeah.
So $25,000.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. About 55. Yeah.
Yeah, around 25,000, yes. And so this section is divided into 1, 2, 3 phases in a way. We have phase 1, we
Right
are
to
now left, right, immediately.
Left and right.
This is a busy corner, ne?
Yeah, I know.
You remember?
Oh, that's what it literally says. Busy corner right there.
Where?
Owner of
Right
this
there,
business
look.
gave it the right
Oh.
name. And it's really a busy corner. Driving up and down, cars are passing by every moment.
Very busy.
Very
They
busy.
cooking right
Yeah.
here on the street.
Very
So
good, too.
barbecuing, we call it braai, is everywhere, more especially as from Friday, Saturday and Sundays. Some bachelors like me don't cook a lot, so we grab something over there and yeah, that's how we acquire our dinner. So this township actually, guys, is divided into about 4 sectors. So we are now driving in section 2. And then everyone that cannot afford to rent a space or to buy a space to run a business would rather resort into buying a shipping container. That is the cheapest way to start a business structure. So on the right, that is one of our high schools. We have about 10 schools in this community.
Oh, wow.
10 schools. 5 of them are primary schools and 5 of them are high schools. And in our schools, we wear school uniforms because we come from different backgrounds. And so not to identify a child coming from a poor or middle class or rich background, they kind of like look the same in the classroom.
We have schools that do that also.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Whoever that came up with that idea, they got it on point.
Left now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we turn right or left there.
Left.
So that it,
We got to try KFC.
oh yeah?
Well-
Langa KFC. You know, for
have
the
you
first
been to the
time we
US?
have KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, and this is the only gas station. Every business you see here in the township is owned locally. Right here, Nia's right?
All right.
Yes, my brother.
Are you going around here by the terminus now?
Yes.
Okay. And then I drop you most of grade.
I think
Jump by the terminus.
which side are you driving out?
I'm going out into now back to
Okay.
stop.
So I'll jump by the terminus.